was like magic. The first time they met, they clicked.
April Banks never thought she'd see her daughter this happy. Not until Maggie's best friend came barreling through.
She came running out and just sat on my lap and pushed me backwards.
That's the moment Roxy and Maggie became an inseparable duo.
She'll turn Maggie's face so she can lick the other side.
Roxy isn't your typical boxer, and Maggie isn't your typical teenager. Roxy's actually a rescue, and Maggie has autism and a condition that makes her pick at her skin.
Got these from picking.
Yeah.
And you have them on your arm.
Yeah.
Do they go away?
They do. The scabs go away, but some of those scars don't.
For years, it's been difficult for April to watch. Her daughter's face covered with scars.
One of the hardest things for us to watch as a parent, because we just see her destroying her body, and she can't stop.
The disability and the disorder could be isolating. Maggie was spending most of her time inside, her anxiety skyrocketing with other people. When nothing else was working, April decided they would try one more thing.
Okay, so let's go back up that way.
She reached out to JANICE WOLFE, a canine behaviorist and the founder of MERLIN'S Kids, an organization that rescues dogs from shelters and trains them to be service dogs. Dogs like Roxy, a rescue from Missouri.
There has to be that like chemistry where that dog says, oh, I know, I'm in charge of you and you're my job.
A chemistry hard to come by. Each dog JANICE trains costs between $20,000 and $30,000. They learn 17 different tasks before they become service dogs, and their training goes on even after they're placed. Only 1 in 100 dogs has what it takes.
Kind of like when you meet a person and you say, you're going to be my best friend.
Yeah.
Or sometimes love at first sight. Well, love at first sight is what we have to have.
In the last 4 months, since Roxy joined the Banks family, Maggie has stopped picking.
If I try to pick, I usually sit down. She'll come and lick me, so I can't move.
Roxy's trained to detect an increase in Maggie's cortisol levels. When she's feeling anxious, Roxy knows to press up against her skin and stop her from picking.
Did you ever think a dog would be able to change your daughter's life like this?
Not as much as it has, not as quickly. God knows what we need and when we need it. And it's been a rough couple years for our family, and I think it was perfect timing.
The Banks call it a match made in heaven. The dog who saved a girl, but also the girl who saved the boxer, a rescue from a pound in Missouri. Michelle Powers, Currents News.